Okay, guys, now this is really, really important. This is strategy, right? You've got to know strategy, and we'll help you along the way. And you'll think and you'll figure things out, but hopefully this will help you. Let's suppose that this is Dwight. This is me right here. Now, I have a very long, what we call power leg, okay, because it's powerful. And in fact, it's so powerful that I have 300,000 BV down here. Now, it's very important to know this. Remember I told you that every week when you get paid on your lesser leg, they also deduct the BV from your greater leg, right? But you can block that from happening if you have 300 personal BV a month. That's 10 bags of Mila. So if you had 10 bags of Mila a month, they don't deduct it. If you have 150 BV, personal BV a month, they will only deduct half from your greater leg. Now, as I say, in America, we have a little bit of an edge because we can sell retail, and in Asia right now, you cannot. That will change, but you're at the beginning, and so that's a wonderful place to be. So right now, if you were going to do this, you would have to personally purchase either 5 bags of Mila a month, which a lot of you will do, and that means that that's 150 BV, so they would only eliminate half of your BV from your greater leg, or 10 bags, which is 300 BV, in which case, like me, none of my BV, I have 300,000 BV here, so I block it every time, so it keeps growing. See, I keep adding thousands of BV every single week to that left leg because all these people keep growing and growing, but as it grows, it doesn't get deducted. That means I have an opportunity to build my right leg here. So this is what I've done. I've put people here, and then you know, that person wants to sponsor people, so they got somebody else here, and then I sponsor someone else down here. Then I sponsor someone else down here. Then I sponsor so I'm putting everybody on this leg. So all of these other people, if I sponsor this guy, then all of these people are getting the BV from everything this person does, all the way up the leg. You understand that, right? So this is my lesser leg. So I'm going to make BV every single week because the chances are that this right leg will never catch up to that left leg because I built it so strong and I protected it by getting my 300 BV a week. Now, the way you are going to protect this leg, this will be your power leg. If I've placed you here, it's going to be your power leg. Now, you are going to want to create your own power leg for your people. You're going to want to do the same thing that I have done for your people. That's how you're going to make a lot of money for yourself and a lot of money for other people. And you've got to care about your other people. If you get into this company and you don't care about helping other people make money, you won't make as much money. So this is what you do. If you're on a power leg, here's the rule. You put your first person on that power leg. Remember, you got to go one right, one left anyway. So let's suppose this is you, and this is your power leg. Put the first person there. Put the second and the third on your lesser leg. See, because remember, there's a lot of other people down here. So this is going to be your power leg. And then the fourth person that you're going to put back on that power leg. So you're number 4. And then 5 and 6 you can put down here because they're all going to start too, and all this BV is going to come up through all of you. And then the 7th person put down here. Now, if everybody does that, then you have added 3 people, and of course each of these people have to put one on the left and one on the right, so it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger on your power leg. So that this person, I just gave this as an example, you know, this person that I sponsored here, let's say that's Alpha, because Alpha was the first person I sponsored in Asia, and here's my power leg, it's going and going and going forever. So Alpha sponsored somebody here, and she sponsored somebody on her right, but now Alpha's going to want to sponsor somebody else on her right, and so, because she's a team player. But in the meantime, she's going to be able to be a monster over here. And this becomes a power leg for all of her people so that they can do the same thing that she's able to do. You understand? I hope you understand. Anyway, your distributor will help you with that, and it's very important that you understand that. If you are my friend and I've put you on my power leg, I expect that you're going to put the first one, the fourth one, and the seventh one on my right side, on that power leg. And if you don't do that, don't look at me for help, because you're not helping anybody. You're off on your own, and you only look out for yourself. And so I'm not anxious to help people that are not helping other people. I want to teach you to help everybody. Okay, very important. Now this sounds simple, it sounds silly, but if you'll listen to me and do everything I'm telling you to do, you're going to make a lot of money. The only way you will not make money is if you quit and if you don't work. If you work and you keep going and you do what I'm telling you now, you will not believe what can happen for your income. Why? You've got to sit down and be serious. Step one. Why are you in this business? What do you want more than anything in life? Don't make it something silly, you know, like I want a new car. Make it something big and meaningful. My parents are old and they're not in good health and they don't have much money. My why is I want them taken care of. And I want myself taken care of for the rest of my life so that I never have to think about money again. Now, I come from the modeling business and I get a percentage of every model that I discovered, every job that they do. That's residual income. It keeps coming every week, every month. But those models' careers will stop and my income will stop. And that might be 5 years from now, it might be 10 years from now, but this will go on forever. So my why is I want total freedom to do whatever I want, whenever I want. I never want to think about money again. What is your why? And I want you to write it down. And I want you to tell the people in your upline what's your upline. Okay? This is one person, they sponsor this person. This person is this person's upline. And this person is this person's downline, right? Up, down. People that sponsor you should know what your why is. I want to know what your why is because I want to know what motivates you. And you need to be motivated. You need to have that why. Write it down so that you say, this is why I'm doing this. That is going to make you go the extra mile every day. When you feel like going to bed at night, it'll make you make the extra phone calls or send the extra Facebook message. Do you have a why? Is it very clear in your mind? The second thing is, you need to try to write down 100 names. Go to your cell phone, go to your Facebook, go to your email list. Think about everybody you know. Think about everybody your family knows. And until you can write down 100 names. And those are the 100 people that you're going to contact about Mila. And you're going to tell them, I have a gift for you. And this is what this has done for me. It's amazing. I want you to go watch this video. It will explain the gift. I'm going to buy this gift for you. I'm going to pay to send it to you. Please, you must try this every day for a week. That's all you got to do. Then you send them to the video that I made about the gift. They get the gift. And you've got to follow up on them. Make sure you tell them they must have a lot of water. Remember how thick that gets, right? If they're not used to fiber, and hardly any of you in Asia are used to a lot of fiber, then it'll get thick, and they think they're uncomfortable, or they feel bloated, and then they don't like it. And the only thing that it needed was more water. So make sure they know 5 or 6 glasses of water a day. Make sure they know to drink it in the morning. If they drink it at night, they're going to have energy all night. You don't want that. You want them to sleep at night. So all you've got to do is what I've told you in these videos. And it's completely duplicated. You make everybody do what you did. Eat the Mila, follow up, watch the videos, make sure they sign up right, make sure they get on those 2 bags a month, make sure that they do everything that you've been told to do. And if you put these 100 names together, and if you come in as gold or platinum, and you start to get your samples out, now you cannot purchase the mini bags as part of your activation package. Is that clear? So it's either 24 bags, gold is 24 bags of this, platinum is 80 bags of this. After you're in it, you can start to order these as samples. Now, some people only need 1 or 2 bags of these. If it's a couple, like a married couple, you got to give them a whole bag. If it's a boyfriend-girlfriend, you got to give them a whole bag. And I wouldn't even think about giving anyone less than 2 bags of this. 1 bag may not be enough to get them there, unless it's somebody that you doubt is really going to do it. I have given bags to people, and then they say, oh, I shared it with my brother. Well, you know, then they're not going to get the result. So you have to make sure they understand this is just enough for you for 8 days. You cannot share it. You cannot miss a day. This is a sample, and it builds every day. So you have to do this every day, just you, and let them know that up front. And if you don't follow up on them, a lot of people will say, I didn't feel like one day anything, so now they skip a day, or they skip 2 days. They're not going to feel the result. If you can get them to try this every day, and you give them a couple of bags of it, I'm going to promise you that within a week or 10 days, they will feel amazing results. And when they run out, they will want more.